The powers of Winterfest help the students out. Good afternoon, Central. I'm Gabe Howard.
And I'm Sophie Nickel. Shout out to Miss Washburn's classes at East Middle School.
They're watching our show today.
The show is all about Winterfest.
Student Senate's event that took Central by storm.
The first big event of Winterfest was Central's hockey matchup with West.
Central skated past the competition. Central demolished West 4-2 last Wednesday. Charlie Douglas, Carson Peters, Ethan Vanderoos, and Will Dawson all had goals as Central skated circles around West. Congrats to the hockey team for also winning their matchup with Troy United 5-3 last Friday and defeated Gaylord on Monday 5-1.
Hey, Gabe, you said that Winterfest took Central by storm, but I really think the polar vortex thing took Winterfest by storm.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder what Central did with all that free time on their hands.
Well, we asked around, and here's some of what the students did.
I slept. I hung out with my friends and played volleyball. I mean, if I had the money, I'd go on vacation. Like Bora Bora. Took a walk outside.
I just kind of watched a lot of YouTube. I think on my phone, I hit like the 9 hours of YouTube per day mark.
I'm so done with snow days. Can't take it anymore.
I wish that I would have like maybe studied for my AP test.
What'd you do on your snow days? I played Minecraft with my brother.
Central netted another victory over West, 48-33. Not only did Central get the dub, Tobin Schwaneke scored his 1,000th point as a Trojan. We caught up with Tobin at practice this week and asked him about his accomplishment.
It means a lot, especially to do it with the coach. My coach Shuba, who's been here, and my teammates that have been here the whole time. Couldn't have done it without them. Yeah, I mean, pretty ironic that it happened then. Pretty big moment, but obviously getting the win was most important to us, so that was the focus Saturday. I'm excited to see how we can finish out. We've been playing pretty well, hoping we can build on it and keep it going through March and see where we can make it.
What an amazing accomplishment.
Congrats to Tobin and his team. Did you do some kind of exchange in Japan?
Well, I did, but it was nowhere close to what some of our students are going on.
Well, I talked to some of our exchange students to find out more about their exchange.
So last year, my junior year, I was a Rotary Youth Exchange student in Célestat, France, which is right by the German border.
I come from the south of France, like really not the same part as where Matt was. That's like on the Mediterranean coast, so yeah, next to the Italian border.
So the Youth Exchange Program allows students to go to any country that is approved by the Department of State. So in other words, we don't send people to places that are unsafe. Some countries do have language requirements. So for example, if you want to go and study in Germany for a year, you have to have a language background. And then others have absolutely no language requirements. So you could actually know no Portuguese and go to Brazil.
There are over a dozen exchange programs here in Traverse City. However, Rotary is a true one-to-one exchange program. Let's find out exactly what that means.
So the way that we work in Rotary is that we only send out as many students as we take in. So if we have 4 youth exchange students here from other countries in Traverse City this year, that means that next year we send 4 students out. The other unique thing about Rotary is that they only charge you what it costs for you to travel. And be there for your visa fees and things like that. So many exchange programs will charge you extra fees and things like that. The meaning of Rotary and the true purpose behind Rotary is to build goodwill and better friendships, and we believe that any student should have that opportunity.
In Spain, you choose an organization that can help you come here and choose a family. And then once you're here, there's an American organization that's gonna take you to the family and meet them.
Here is a lot of things going on, basketball team and classes and school and traveling. Yeah.
My favorite part is meeting people because I'm a really social person, and so I like meeting new people.
Yeah, because I'm gonna apply to American University in Central Asia, and it will help.
This high school exchange program runs from basically you can go outbound anytime between your sophomore and senior years, and then sometimes you can even go out as a gap year. So it's really
What I had to do was I had to do like a preliminary local application, then go through a round of interviews with some local people, and then a huge big application. It's actually, you get a ton of support in doing it, so it's not that big of a deal. And then more interviews, and eventually you get accepted in the program, and then you have to wait to find out what country you're going to. Based off of a list of preferences you've submitted.
There are so many benefits of doing exchange. So if you are an American student and you're looking to go to college after high school, you think that's what you want to go and do, being an exchange student can really set you apart from other applicants to colleges because you are gaining the kind of leadership, independent living, thinking, problem-solving skills.
For me, I think the thing that was the nicest about my exchange was it just gave me the chance to experience so many new things and new experiences that aren't really available here in Travers. And obviously there's a ton you can do here, and I love where I live, but there's more in this world, and exchange gave me a chance to experience at least some of that.
You don't even only learn about the culture in the country where you go, because you meet all the other exchange students.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah. I think if you can do it, do it, because that's very cool.
Nice, Sophie. I think it's really awesome how Pisano's is bringing the world together.
Yeah, and don't you think it'd be so cool to spend a whole school year in another country?
I think it would.
Have you brought in any pop cans for sophomore class council's can drive yet?
No, I haven't. What is it?
It's a fundraiser for prom being put on by the sophomore class, so be sure to donate. Also, we haven't heard a whole lot about the Quiz Bowl team recently, so I kind of wonder how they're doing.
Yeah, last Friday they went down to CMU to compete on a Quiz Central game show that will air on PBS. Last Friday they won, which means they will be proceeding on to the Final Four.
Wow, that's great, and we'll be covering it.
You better believe it. Central will keep you updated on last Friday's round and many more rounds that will air. Well, that's going to do it for today's show.
Be sure to check your student email to submit your picks for Top Dog Teacher. 3 nominations will be joining us next time.
We're closing you out with a performance by the Singing Valentines. Have a great weekend, Central.
Dum 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 be dooby dum 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 be dooby dum 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 be dooby dum. Wah 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 wah. Well, love me, darling. Come and go with me. Please don't leave me way beyond the sea. I need you, darling. So come go with me. Dum be dooby dum, come into my heart. Tell me, darling, we will never part. I need you, darling. So come go with me. Well, yes, I need you. Yes, I really need you. Please say you'll never leave me. I love you. Well, say you'll never. Yes, you really never. You never gave me a chance. Come into my heart. Tell me, darling, we will never part. I need you, darling. Shoo-be-doo, 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 shoo-be-doo,